What is going on, FG3000? Back in the place to be, and welcome back to Aether Gazer. So in today's video, this is my weekly dimensional variable run. I told you guys before that I want to show this off every single week, although I'm not really sure if doing like a 45-minute video is the right move, so I'm trying something different, not set in stone just yet. Your feedback is always welcome, but this time around what we're gonna do, this is post-commentary. This is my chapter 4 run all the way into the final boss. If you guys are not familiar with dimensional variable, there's 4 chapters. Chapter 4 is the final, so this is all the gameplay to the very end, and I thought I might just do some post-commentary, baby, so let's do it. So as you guys know, I decided to do team lead Surefire on this one, thinking that it would be not a very good run, but dude, I gotta tell you, this was straight easy mode. Like, it was so easy using Surefire in this. Stand in the back, licking shots. I finally got to the point where I was doing the combo correctly because I kept finding myself doing her ultimate even when I had full traces. If you guys are not familiar, right? If you do an ultimate, you get all of your traces back. So you really want to drain them out first, then do the ultimate, and then spam the turret again. So I was starting getting pretty good with that. And of course, the dodging, dude. Like I said before, I feel like I'm in the Matrix when I'm playing this character because I can see the telegraphs coming from a mile away. It's really, really easy to dodge out of them. Like, I felt no stress playing Surefire at all. It was really, really easy. And of course, we got Tsukiyomi there in the lead. If I was me, I would take glow stick. that's what I would do. Very, very nice. And then there's never a bad opportunity to take a treasure stage, especially after the first 3 chapters, right? You've hopefully built up some pretty good codes, some functars. You got the setup going. At the end, dude, just deck it out with treasures. Try to get, here's the best way to make, oh wow. MG took a little Dumas there, but I'm good, don't worry about it. That's why I brought a healer. Now, if you really want to make dimensional variable as easy as possible, this is what you should focus on. Take every single thing that does 2 things. 2 things, right? Extend your modified mode or allow you to do more damage in modified mode. That is the key. And that's what I focused on in this run. And I don't know if I mentioned this in the very beginning. This is obviously dimensional variable, hard, everything completely maxed out. Level 25 difficulty is the hardest this week. Looking forward to seeing how hard it gets next week. Say it, FG. That's what she said, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, dude, turret mode is such a blast. Now, when it comes to Poseidon heals, I heal early and often. If the AI has any damage on it whatsoever, like if the Tsukiyomi is just lost a little bit of HP-ness, I just fire off my Poseidon heal as fast as possible because I find like they can get in trouble so quickly, and there's nothing more annoying than losing one of them. Toy hat. Yeah, Toy Hat's pretty good. Another treasure. Nothing is more annoying than losing your AI teammate there, even with the buff. So in this run, I decided to take the buff that gives you more damage if somebody dies. So it's basically all about the team leader. So as your teammates die around you, your team lead gets stronger and stronger and stronger. So even with that, I'd much rather just have a teammate, dude, because they can, take a little aggro off of you, take a little pressure off. Very, very nice. The turret mode, a thing that I thought was going to give me such problems. I thought I was going to be such a liability. It is so easy to maneuver with this turret, dude. And look at, oh, nice move. Oh wow, I'm taking some damage there. All right, I was just saying how good it was to be in turret mode, and I got myself into a lot of trouble being stationary in that one. But that, once again, that's what Poseidon's for. Throw a big grenade in the midst and then just lick those shots. Great range, good damage, AoE. Like, Surefire is the truth. I don't have the resources for it, but I might even have to power her up in my normal account. Rare collectible card right here. That's what I would go for. Very nice. Looking good. And then opportunity. Yeah, I think at this point I was like, let's just try to get to the end because I felt like I had the run at this point. Like, I felt like I had a good amount of buffs here. But this one, elite battles, dude, especially in chapter 4. Look at me, dude. I'm like, hey, hold on. Let me see how strong I am first. Doing the elite runs this late in the game can sometimes end your run. Let me tell you a story about how I failed, right? I was doing an elite run. I was like, dude, this is the run. I'm strong. There's no way I'm going to lose. I lost, but not because of my skill. True story, not because of my skill. The elite The elite encounter was basically me versus a boss, and I had to defeat the boss in a, oh wow. I had to defeat the boss in 1 minute and 20 seconds. And I had to beat the boss, right? So you're like, this sounds like a skill issue, FG. No, I swear it wasn't. So during the boss fight, buffs would spawn every 30 seconds, which was nowhere near fast enough. And the buffs were all defensive related. Now it's RNG, you can get different buffs, but I kept getting defensive related buffs. And it was like, there was just not enough time to defeat this boss who had 8 life bars. Relying on these RNG buffs, the furthest I got it down with like perfect buffs was down to 4 life bars. In 1 minute and 20 seconds. It was just impossible. So I'm very reluctant to choose those elite stages deep into my run. At most what I'll do, if it's an elite stage and it's the very first stage in a new chapter, so let's say it's like 2-1 or 3-1 or 4-1, I'll do it. But when it gets a little later in there, dude, I don't like it. Look at that modified mode, dude. Just completely just destroy. This is what I'm telling you, man. Modified mode, extend it, make yourself as strong as possible. Take sigils that make you do more damage in modified mode. You can destroy bosses in this game during just a single modified mode cycle. I said, screw those functars, dude. Go for gain those coins. Yeah. Restore a little less HP per battle. Who cares? I got Poseidon. No big deal there. Another opportunity. Now this makes me mad. I need a little quality of life here. So I did lose a random sigil, but it doesn't pop up and tell you what that random sigil that you lost was. So I was completely bamboozled there. I had no idea. But I took the exclusive functar for Surefire there. And then from here, eco-friendly carton. Remember what I said about modified mode? Anything and everything that gives you more effectiveness in modified mode, take it. Now I got screwed over here because I got back-to-back dimensional shops and I thought it was bugged or something. And so I went back in with no money. This was a mistake. I was like, dude, I got 513 gold. There's really nothing here. I don't like that code for Poseidon where it's basically a trap. That code allows Poseidon to heal without without targeting you. It's a trap because it doesn't actually give you any better value. It's not any stronger. It's a small quality of life that's not even really that important. I would not take that one. Anytime you see that one, go for something else. Go with starry armor, you know, the super armor, the attack, whatever else, anything besides that. Come on, FG. Very nice. So check this out. This is the final boss on the hardest difficulty of dimensional variable with everything turned on. Look at the HP bar, dude. So I am just trying to drive that green bar up, trying to get into modified mode because I already know that my modified mode is long, real long. Watch the HP-ness, dude. Just popping off, and look how slow that green bar is going. Doing good damage. Just ripping her apart. A little heal just while I can do it. Very, very nice. Like almost, I took her from like what, 5 life bars down to 2? And I came out of the modified mode with all my little cooldowns reset. Popping off again with this turret mode. Surefire, dude. So easy. Like, what boss? Was there even a boss there? So that was an easy run, dude. I gotta say, so far I have very little experience when it comes to different leaders in this gameplay mode because this is my first time here in Global Launch. I didn't play in CN, but I will say, out of all of the characters I've used thus far, Surefire has been the easiest one. So here are a few of the treasures that I took here. You can see the sigils. I didn't even have full sigils on Poseidon. Didn't have a functar on Poseidon. I can see now that opportunity dropped one of my sigils from Surefire because I know I had her maxed out with sigils. I got bamboos there. So you know what I want to do? Check this out. So dude, I'm gonna start making my own little tier list for different gameplay modes. So how about a tier list for lead characters in dimensional variables? Since this is the hardest gameplay mode in the game, I mean, everything else when it comes to the story and stuff like that, I'm pretty sure you can use pretty much anyone. But when it comes to dimensional variable, let's talk about this for a second. So I think first and foremost, I'm gonna put Poseidon here because I don't think I ever want to lead with Poseidon in a dimensional variable. That doesn't sound like fun at all. But when it comes to Surefire Tengu, I gotta say, dude, easy mode, top tier. If you're looking for a really easy character to blow through the hardest difficulty of dimensional variable, there's your girl right there. I did use Shinku, and I think what I want to do with her, I'm gonna put her under challenging, not hard, but I'm gonna put her under challenging. And the reason why is because she doesn't really have anything in her kit to make the run easier on you, right? She doesn't, she can't replenish her HP. She's not ranged, so she's not in the back or anything like that. She doesn't have any stuns or freezes or anything like that. It's all skill. So I'm gonna put her under challenging. And then OG Osiris, who I also already used. Oh, dude, these icons are straight booty cheeks and wrong. This is the wrong Osiris. But you know what? We'll fix that later. Osiris is easy, right? Yeah, she hurts herself, with her skills, but she does have the ability to replenish her HP. With the proper codes, you can make that even easier and stronger to replenish HP. A really good skill set. I really enjoyed my run with Osiris. This is a really easy character to use. And there you go. I think that's it for right now. Those are the only people I've used so far. And I feel like I just want to continue to flesh this out just for giggles. I don't know how effective or how useful this will be for anyone, but there you go. So once again, my name is FG. This is Aether Gazer, and I'll see you guys in the next video. I'm out.